Mallory Bryant, and today we're going to be talking about the coronavirus, scientifically known as COVID-19. We don't know how long this will last or how many people will be affected, but all I know is that I can do my part in sharing what we know to you. So sit back, cover your mouths, and obtain knowledge. This is 19 Facts.
Hey, it's Corona time right now.
November 12, 2019. Wuhan, China. The first known case of the coronavirus, or COVID-19. A 55-year-old individual was the first case of this virus. The doctors speculated that the virus came from a wet market in the city, but they soon discovered that the individual had no contact with the market. But now, as scientists look more into this pandemic, they now suspect that COVID-19 originated in a bat and somehow hopped to another animal, possibly the pangolin, which then passed it to humans. The disease is now spreading between people without any animal intermediary. People may be sick with the coronavirus for 1 to 4 days before developing symptoms. The most common symptoms of coronavirus disease are fever, tiredness, and dry cough. Most people recover the disease without needing special treatment. More rarely, the disease can be serious and even fatal. Older people and people with other medical conditions such as asthma, diabetes, or heart disease may be more vulnerable to becoming seriously ill. Let's go to Ramona, California to visit Rich Warren, his wife Lynette, and his mom Vivian. So, as you may have heard, the coronavirus is primarily affecting those over the age of 65. Since you, your wife, and your mom are over that age, is there any sense of worry?
Well, because I'm 70 years old, I'm in the age group that needs to be concerned about being out in public. I also have diabetes and asthma, which is very concerning if I come in contact with anybody who could give me that virus.
Well, I guess I am scared, Mallory, because I'm in that age group that's susceptible to this thing, and I've got to go out and get groceries and things like that, and I get out there and you got all these people hacking and hewing, and I can't afford to get it, and I guess it likes the older people, so yeah, it scares me.
After this is all over, do you think you'll have a new perspective on life, and will you think of life any differently?
Well, I think that we're not as strong as we think we are if a little virus can take us down like this. So I think that going forward, I'm really looking at the scientists and the people that study these viruses and can come up with cures and vaccines and stuff. That's the way we're going to make it in the future, because these viruses will keep coming.
So, in life, it throws you curves. Some of them are big ones, some of them are small ones. This one just happens to be a big one. And what it teaches you in the long run is that family and friends are very important. They're the most important thing.
Sadly, there's no cure for the coronavirus yet, but teams like Gilead are working very hard to find one. Gilead, though, has a lead on the treatments. So we're going to talk to the Senior Manufacturing Technical Specialist, Lisa Bryant, from Gilead, if they have any leads on this treatment. Hello, Lisa. How are you today?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
As someone who works at a company that is trying to find the treatment for COVID-19, what is your role, and does your company have any progress in the treatment?
So I actually work for Kite, and I am in the Manufacturing Technical Services group. So I have limited role in what Gilead is doing for the COVID-19 virus. However, I do have some insights on what the company in general is doing to provide the medicine to critically ill patients. And lately, Gilead has been deemed in a bad way in the news articles based on how the news is reporting what Gilead is doing. For instance, the compassionate use of the drug. Gilead went against using it for compassionate use based on the need for more people to have it. And so if they limit the term compassionate use, they can provide that drug for more patients. So now it's an expanded access drug, but the news stories don't go into that much detail. They just say Gilead has stopped the compassionate use of their COVID-19 trial drug.
Very nice. You have also been affected by the stay-at-home order. How does that affect your company, and is there any pros about staying at home?
Yes, we have been asked to stay at home until May 1st, or until another communication is set forth. But the pros about it, I mean, my kids are home with me, so I'm spending more time with them. They will eventually be off of spring break, so they will probably need some help with this online learning situation that they're in. So that's another pro. I'll be home to help them. And I haven't sat in traffic in 3 weeks, so that's another pro.
Thank you for your time, Lisa. It was a pleasure meeting with you. So many people have been affected by the coronavirus, whether they've had to stay home from work and lose money, or worse, lost their job and get no money. But some jobs are necessary for us to get through this coronavirus, like streamline washing equipment. So let's go to the warehouse manager, Mike Bryant, to learn more. Hello, Michael Bryant. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Anytime. So I have a couple questions for you today.
Okay.
So recently, a lot of business has shut down because of too many people working there,
Alright.
and it's unsanitary.
Sure.
But your work has managed to stay open. Can you tell me why?
There are a few reasons. There's only 2 people working there. We have a good amount of square footage to where we were able to stay away from each other the entire time. And as far as being deemed an essential business, we were contacted by the FDA and the USDA asking us to stay open as our products were necessary to keep the food chain for Americans going.
So the FDA emailed you, or they contacted you, really?
FDA and the Homeland Security sent us emails saying that on numerous occasions our tax ID number was submitted by people asking us to be deemed an essential business.
Wow. So when this is over, what do you think the outcome will be?
I don't know if you can put your thumb on exact. You canceled half a school year for younger kids. That could have an untold truth moving forward for them about academics. You're taking a whole 6 months away from some people at a crucial time in their life, so they might look back at it differently than someone who wasn't impacted as much. So I think it'll differ by person to person.
Okay, so student. Thank you so much for being here. Till next time.
Till next time.
In Mike's interview, he mentioned something about schools closing, and they have. Some have been ordered to close down or recommended to close down by the government. I live in California, and our schools have been closed down till the end of the school year. So let's talk to some kids in the Temecula Valley Unified School District about their school. Hello, what is your name?
My name is Matt, and what is yours?
Mallory. So you go to the Temecula Valley Unified School District. You're in that.
Yes, I am, and I'm personally my school in Temecula Unified School District is Nicholas Valley Elementary School, and I'm in 5th grade.
Do you miss your school?
Sometimes, but then sometimes not.
So, do you do anything like academic at home?
Yes. Well, I think everybody should be doing something academic, and if you're not, well, you should start. But yes, my teacher in my school has set up this 9 to 12 or something like that. And Miss Ludwig will give me an assignment on Google Classroom. Google Classroom is like, so the teacher posts something and the child can see it, and then child could see it and turn it in. She gives something on there, and then we go to Google Hangouts. Have you heard that app?
Yes.
We go to there at 10:15 every day, and sometimes we do lessons, sometimes we just talk about what we're going to do and ask questions. And yeah, and then I just work on some stuff, and then at the end of the day, I like read and then go on my Xbox.
Thank you so much for being here, and it was a pleasure. Hello, Megan.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. You?
Good. I have a couple questions for you today,
Okay.
if you don't mind answering them. So, what school do you go to?
Day middle school.
And is that in the Temecula Unified School District?
Yes.
So your school has been closed down?
Yes.
For how long?
Until the end of the school year.
What do you miss about going to school? Like,
All my friends and stuff.
can you elaborate more on that?
Just like being able to hang out with them at lunch and being able to hang out with them during like passing period and stuff like that.
So thank you so much. Till next time. Hi, I'm Alina, and what I miss from normal life is going to the mall, hanging out with friends and stuff. The beach, I really miss the beach. Summer's coming up, and I hope we can go out by then. So yeah, just hanging out with people and seeing people because I'm lonely. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Madison Galat, and what I miss that's been closed due to the coronavirus would be going to church every Sunday and going to soccer practice and soccer games and practicing with my actual team.
I know that this pandemic was a big curveball in the world, but I think that together we can conquer this. But first, we need to know what we're up against. So that's why I created this documentary. And I just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope that your understanding of coronavirus is better now. Thank you so much for watching. That was 19 Facts.